in here. There we go. So here's here's that armor, which looks so good on her. Now, is that her actual armor she's wearing? No, she's actually wearing this armor. I just changed the appearance. Because this is my favorite. And it looks so good. Is it helpful? I don't know. But it just looks so goddamn good. So this is the fit for the rest of the game. Yes, 1,000 sleazy, yes. And you get it by doing... You have to go to the Hall of Valor, and you have to level up the merchant shop there to level 4. Once you get that, then you'll be able to buy the armor, and then you can go from there and wear it. And then you can also obviously customize it so that way its appearance, etc. So that's what I did just real quick while offline to get that. But let me show you the secret room. So we know on this side, this is where the music room is. But I always wondered what the heck was on this side. And if you do this side, which you have to, I'll show you what you gotta do. There's a bunch of treasure in here. And apparently this was Souls' like bank. This was his hoard where he was just hiding stuff. But it's the upper level of the lighthouse, because there's everything down there. If you look over there to the right, where that portal is, where you kind of can get access to from the music room, you point the laser at one of the tops of like these different buildings, and you'll hear it click, and then you'll have access to this hoard. And it'll give you, like I said, a bunch of stuff. So, for what that's worth, if you would like to do that, you can. And you can do it from, I believe, Harding's Quest onwards. So, I believe you're good. Yeah. So, alright. I believe Davern wants to talk. I also finally learned how you can fucking sprint in this game. Please hold. I can stop jogging at a leisurely pace.
Rook, up for a quick trip? I figured it'd be good to check in with Epka.
Sure.
See how the wardens are doing.
Sounds good to me. Alright. But yeah, so finally learned how to frickin' run on this thing.
First Talon, as if you weren't fancy already.
I try.
And Ilario.
He made his own decisions, and he'll pay for them.
It was your call to make.
Key. Hey, fool, welcome in. Oh, heads up, y'all, we have an ad coming in the next 40 seconds.
Elves came from spirits.
An incredible revelation of what happened thousands of years ago.
I asked Davern what he thought, and he just shrugged.
He would.
I want the two of them to get together. I think they're so cute. Because they're so, like, philosophical and nerdy, and I love it. I fear I love it. Alright, let's look and see what we gotta do. Because I don't think we have much we gotta do. Lies. Freaking Rook, those are so cute. Okay, we can't do that one yet. Let's do Hummingbird's Lament. Which I'm sure is fine. I need my nerds today. I need my hot folks singing it. Sleazy, I adore you. Well, we have to bring my man. And then, of course, since this is Bellara's thing, we have to bring Bellara. God, look at him in that armor. So good. So spicy. So good. God, she's gonna look so good. I haven't seen her in the actual armor yet. Like, obviously I saw in the load-in, but that was about it. So, it's gonna be fire. The buy panic might be very real. I think I need to bring Harding on a couple more quests too, because I noticed her level's really low. So, I'm gonna be trying to bring Harding on a couple of the, like, bigger quest lines, because I think almost everyone is in the upper, like, 7s and 8s. But Harding I think is, like, in the low... Let's see. Yeah, ooh, Bellara is 6. 8. Yeah, Harding is 6. I want to get Bellara and Harding up. Oh no, she's 7. Emmerich is 6. Okay, good to know. Lucanus is 10. Nev is 6. Okay. Yeah, so we gotta start switching up a bit more, and that's okay. I would like to get everyone at, like, closer to 10 before we, like, start tackling more main quest stuff. God, wait, look. So
Starting to feel like a proper outpost.
freaking good. Do you see this? Hang on, can we get the couple together? Hang on. We need picturesque mode. Hang on. Perfect. There's no railing over here. Come on over here, Lucanus. Please. I need a picture for the album. Look at these two. Look at his armor with the feathers on it. It looks so good. God, serving so much. I can almost see the fellowship from here. You'll have my sword in my axe. And you'll have my bow.
You'll never win.
Alright, let's see where we're at merchant-wise.
Lot of weird things lurking in the forest. I got the goods to kill most all of them.
Okay, we need to rank it up one more. We're out of valuables, but... And I am dirt poor right now. We got 8 gold to my name.
Come back anytime.
Have you decided who you're gonna romance with your Rook, Sleazy? Ooh, hang on, I also realized I forgot to... Huh, that's usually maybe follow... I realized I forgot to switch into follow mode. Harding or Davern? Nice. Susie, can you, because I forgot to do it, can you put us in 5-minute follower mode, please? I was trying to do it from there and it's not letting me. And I realized I turned it off when we were doing Spirit City. Ooh, but those are some, like, tough choices. What is making you go for, like, obviously either, because both are incredible, but why specifically those two for your Rook? Oh god, I forgot I can run quicker now.
I can't believe it. Your own cousin tried to kill you. It's just like one of my stories. Danger, intrigue, family drama.
They put that in stories? In Antiva, that's just a regular afternoon.
Do you think he'll ever escape and come?
No, I think you can do it in mod settings. If not, I'll do it once I'm done fighting these demons.
That's
Thank you, Boo.
At the range.
Going. Thank you, Bellara or Arlathan. Ooh, can we change that to 5 minutes?
Ranged incoming.
Thank you, Sleazy. Ooh, shit. Sorry, Sleazy. I should have done that before I went live. Literally forgot. Good. Where are you? There you go. Gotcha.
I can't believe it. Your own cousin tried to kill you. It's just like one of my stories. Danger, intrigue, family drama.
They put that in stories? In Antiva, that's just a regular afternoon.
Yeah, it's my
Do
bad.
you think he'll ever escape and come after you and then duel you on top of a chandelier above a...
Bellara.
Right. Sorry.
It's too fucking funny. One is harding is easy to tease and a connection to a prior game. That's true. Very true. I think my issue that I'm having so far is it seemed like we wrapped up harding stuff so early compared to everybody else. Second is Davrin's flirting with Rook is pretty solid. Yes, it is. It is. Hang on. Okay. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. We'll just go as is because I'm not gonna keep fighting it, and I don't want to put it on 10 minutes. So we will just, if it gets bad sleazy, then we'll turn it on. But I'm just not gonna fight it. I can feel myself losing steam because none of the like usual ways to turn it on were working. So I'm like, you know what? We'll just leave it be. And if it gets weird, we'll fix it. But you know what? Right now we won't. And that's okay. I just don't feel like fighting it. Alright. Let's see what... Ooh, hang on. We got demons over here. I got the golem too. Gotcha. Yeah, just don't feel like fighting it right now. Damn, almost 5,000 points. That's wild. Oh god, get out of there. Oh yeah. I do appreciate these little, like, level grinds. Yeah, girl, you struggling just a bit. Let's heal you up. Yeah. Well, that's how I like to play my rangers, as, like, ridiculous. Like, I like to build them, I guess, in the way that Aragorn is from Lord of the Rings, where he can, of course, fight from a distance, but he's also really good melee. And that's typically my style with most of the games. Like, mage and most of the spell castings is really difficult for me because I like to be in close combat. But I also, like, with this, I like that you kind of get a little bit of both. So. Sleazy, I noticed something. I was starting to say this last time. But I was starting Oriana's run. And I noticed something, and I think one of my theories is correct. But fireball. True, but fire arrows.
Bellara, you came. I am surprised.
I almost didn't. With everything that happened, I didn't want to. But you're my brother. Still. Even with all of that.
Sleazy.
Did you come? Alone?
Yes. Though you didn't.
Ooh.
Not after what happened to Hamuel, to Yanarl, the others.
The ritual should have granted them purity, strength.
Well, it didn't.
That it did not. That is my failure.
No.
I was not worthy.
You
I will
brainwashed,
do
honey.
better. I must do better. For Ornaris. For our people.
Gosh, she looks so good. You need better allies, honey.
The people Inaris killed and turned into demons with that ritual.
He's willing to do whatever he must to save us. To make the hard choices.
Oh, honey.
The Evanuris. Solus. They would sacrifice us to their ends.
So would this
He's a
dude.
warlord. That's all he is. All he ever was.
So said the Evanuris. But the victors write the histories. He fought to make our people great. And the Evanuris fought to keep them in fetters. He showed me the world as it once was, as it could be again.
At what cost, though?
How many elves had to die to get there?
Greatness requires sacrifice.
Ugh.
No. That's not the Syrian I know.
No, honey,
He's
no.
influencing you through the mask. Poisoning your thoughts.
My thoughts remain my own, Bellara. Why can you not accept that I chose this willingly? Through this mask, I feel what he feels. When he thinks of our people rising once more, have you ever felt the warmth of a god's happiness or the cold bite of their fear?
What is it he's afraid of then?
I'm not sure, but it haunts him, consumes his thoughts. I must help him. Help us to face whatever it is.
So he hasn't told you what it is he's afraid of?
No, but no doubt he keeps it from me for good reason.
I don't like this. Because what if that, like, the mask he's wearing is blood magic and he's being controlled that way? The Nightbot got an update. I'm double checking that my timers are on. And they are perfect. I'm like double checking now that everything that I didn't forget to do anything else. Yeah, it just, honey boo boo, like, oh my god, Daisy! Thank you so much for that sub for 3 whole heckin' months. Oh my goodness. Wow. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Y'all, we are 10 away from 300 subs. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I hope you're well. Welcome on in. You're catching us at, oh boy, it's gonna get spicy up in here, and not in a good way. We're also wearing arguably the hottest armor in this game. I dare anyone to say otherwise. But welcome on in. I hope you're doing great and having a great November. All that jazz. Think about it, honey. You brainwashed.
People will die if you keep helping him. More of our people, Syrian. You have to see that. This isn't you. Not the real you. You were my anchor, Syrian. You kept me grounded. When my thoughts lied to me, you always told me the same thing. Do you remember? Trust your heart, Boris Shivan. It's a good heart, and it'll never lie to you.
I don't like this.
So why won't you trust it now?
I must do what I must.
Damn it.
Me too.
We're gonna have to stop them. Him.
I know. Come on. You've got work to do.
Or she's got everything out there like that. Listen, sometimes you just gotta let him breathe, sleazy. And I mean, it's not everything. Like, her nips aren't out. It's just gotta let him breathe. I'm in favor. You did, Daisy. We were doing Belara's little side quest thing. We locked in a romance with Lucanus. So that's been fun. That's been very fun. Yeah. It was, I was really torn because it was looking like it was either going to be Lucanus, Davrin, Emmerich, or Nev, because Nev started to like us again. But I don't know, something about it just, I think it's when we did his stuff, it hit, and I was like, no, it has to be him. And he's just so sweet. Apparently we're his first, like, relationship too. So, like, I'm like, you know what? He's learning. He's learning. He's getting there. He's got some stuff to learn, and it's very cute. So, with that, we are, yeah, I figured she had some points. We go over to Lucanus. He's my personal demon. And apparently we might have history with Ilario, because that whole thing was wild. So, alright, let's build you up, boo-boo. Now fires an additional smaller projectile at a random enemy. On impact, bolts of lightning shoot out of the target, causing electric. Yeah, let's do that. And then I need to choose between these two. When you gain a movable through replenish, its duration is increased by 50%. On activation, if you have low health, you gain invulnerable. Let's do that, please. Hell yeah. Okay. Okay, we got Bellara up to 7. Which is great. Gosh, she looks so heckin' good. Ugh. Cannot get over it. That sword looks just like solid ice. Alright, let's see what else we gotta do. We're running out of things! Alright. I'm gonna bring Harding this time with me, along with Davrin. Yeah, that is the armor. It's so good, Daisy. It's so good. So spicy. I love it. Like, seeing both myself and Lucanus standing next to each other, it's like, hang on, let me get us into the light a little bit more. But, like, we look good. We look really good. First Talon. So fucking good. Yeah. Alright. Bellara, I love you, sweetie. I am gonna switch you out. I feel like... Boo Boo, I'm gonna give you a break on this one. You're gonna take a little break because I really want to get everyone else's stuff up too. If we do this, we're gonna for sure need a healer. Feels weird without my boy though. Fuck it. Power couple for sure. I hope you're doing well, Daisy. Also, heads up, y'all, we have an ad incoming in the next 3 minutes. Hope you're doing well. We were just talking about like the next couple weeks, and it turns out that on December 3rd is my affiliate anniversary. So we're gonna probably do some shenanigans that first week of December to like celebrate, because hell yeah. Because hell yeah. Hang on. See something shiny, I take it. You see something shiny, I take it. I'm so here for shenanigans. Oh yeah. For heckin' sure. Because I'm not going to PAX Unplugged now. I made that announcement earlier. Just because money is just too tight right now. But that doesn't mean we can't have some fun and shenanigans. I gotta keep reminding myself that I can run quicker if I just hold the button down. Hey, Boo! How are you? Where's the merchant? Because that's there they are. Wonderful.
Darkspawn won't get Lavendale.
Okay.
Were you worried before?
No, Evka had a plan.
Evka always got a plan.
Take a look.
Do we have stuff to sell? We do have a little bit, so that's good. Okay, it's almost all the way up. Let's look at your things. We're too poor for all of it.
We're here if you need us.
Thanks. Can you give me gold? I would love some gold, please. Gold would be chef's kiss. Meet with Davern at the location marked in Hosberg Wetlands. Davern checks in with Evka on the state of the wardens in Hosberg and lends her thoughts on the griffins. Here we go. Ooh, I just cracked my back.
Evka, any word out of the deep roads?
Not yet. We're kicking at rocks looking for Isaiah. Anyone who knows anything about...
Griffins? Aerials of the Grey Wardens? They went extinct during the Exalted Age.
Hassan says hello.
That sounded more like he's hungry.
Same thing.
It's all the same to him.
Been trying to teach him new words, and feed me is his favorite.
Can I ride him?
Let's give him a few years to grow. How's his training, Davern?
Better than I hoped. We're starting to see eye to eye. Hoping it'll make it easier with his brothers and sisters when we find them.
There's more?
A whole family?
Can't wait to have them with us. After Weishaupt, the wardens need hope. Something real, something pure. Having the Griffins at our side would be like old friends coming home.
They weren't always treated like friends.
No.
I know. What Isaiah did won't be forgotten.
What happened?
Let's just say the wardens didn't always take good care of them.
Nope.
A mistake will never repeat. Hassan and the others will be treated like respected warriors.
Good. As they should be.
We'll rebuild together.
Bring the snacks.
It's gonna take a lot of bribery. Better stock up on their snacks.
I can feed them.
We might just take you up on that.
And my dad can forge griffin armor.
That's true.
Hear that, Asan? You'll always have a home with us. Let me know how it goes finding the rest
I
of
love
them.
them. Room is so pretty.
Right?
Thank you. I know,
How
she's
about
so pretty.
Feather Brigade. We'll stay in touch.
I've been posting pictures in the Discord of her. And it's been really cool to see everyone's kind of rooks and stuff. But yeah, I love her so much. I'm like, oh man, when my hair grows back, like on this side, and it gets better, like, boy, I'm gonna rock those locks.
Is Martin staying here?
In Lavender, he's usually the restless type.
God, these men.
But I'm guessing he'll stick.
Welcome back from the app break, everybody. Alright, let's see what we gotta do. Have I told you lately that I love you? Okay. Let's take a look. Dude, look at this. I need to get some in this area, a little bit more in this area, and then for sure in here. 'Cause yeah, my bow damages needs, so you can definitely work on building that up a bit more, because for sure, let's look at some of the abilities in here. Yeah, Toxic Dash would be so good, so might need to rework some of these a little bit. Because I don't know what the limit is on points, or what the leveling limit is, if there is one. I have a feeling it's 50, but I don't know. And don't tell me. Okay. But I have to imagine we're getting close. I want to get that chest. If I remember correctly, I couldn't get it because it's all marked weird. Hang on. There you go. Alright. That hasn't popped up yet, to my knowledge. I mean, we can try it and see. But to my knowledge, it wasn't accessible yet. And probably in the next hour, we'll take a break because I'm going to get some food. And then y'all can see the new BRB screen. Alright, return to the user's Shock's mouth once they are fully accessible. Yeah, we'll see if we can access them. I don't know if we will. We might have to wait a little bit longer. There we go. God, this place is so pretty. Alright, let's look and see where we're going. Okay. Well, that saved me some time from, searching. I was just about to say the lasers are realistic. Yeah, this game is stunning. We can try and see if there's a ledge or something over here. Because it says once it's revealed. It hasn't revealed itself just yet. Well, there's a pit. That doesn't help. I don't want to fight you. I don't feel like it. It feels homophobic to me. Yeah, it kind of feels like I need to get over. Oh god, girl. Oh god, girl. Careful. Yeah, it kind of feels like I need to get over there. Look and see. Can't hurt to do some exploring. I mean, maybe. You might die, but like... What if we don't, though? I jumped down from this height. Right. Nar? Okay. Yeah, that wouldn't lead us access anywhere. Yeah. I've done that so many times, Daisy, where I'm like walking and didn't realize there was a ledge until it was too late. Maybe I can give myself a running start. Let's see. Hang on. Nope. Okay, it was worth a shot. I feel like we're gonna have to do something to get over there. So, that's fine. We'll go back to the lighthouse then. Because there's literally nothing else left to do. So, we'll just go back and go from there. Yeah, it was worth a shot. I mean, worst case scenario, you die. I guess some crows can't fly. I guess not. So we'll see what this round table is gonna look like. I feel like we're on this, what was it? I think we're on the second half of Act 2, so we'll see like what else is gonna happen. Right, I know we have to go to the table, but does anyone else want to chat first? Okay, Bellara wants to chat. We'll check in with everybody. I'll start with Tash. And then we'll check on Varric, because I'm just worried. Tash first.
Thanks again for talking with me. Being non-binary feels good.
No
So
worries.
does being more Ravani. Feels good to just own it.
Okay. Leave me alone. Oh yeah, I want to check on Varric. Let me go check on Varric, please. Hey.
Our enemies are gods, Rook. Nobody fights those alone. That's why Solus lost and why you'll win. He always thought his attachments were a tragic flaw he had to overcome. But they're a strength.
Don't like it. Just saying. Something has changed within me. Oh, he's got a crow. You in here? God, you have such a gorgeous view. Does no one have beds, though? Actually, I feel like he sleeps on that slab. I would not be surprised. Because maybe he has the mindset of, like, if it's good enough for the dead, then it's good enough for me. Stoked for Wicked, yeah. That's a musical that has a lot of sentimental, like, meaning for me. So, I'm a little nervous about it, but ultimately very excited about it.
Oh, hey, Rook.
What are you working on?
Hi,
Part
DNC.
of that artifact, you know, from the ritual. I wanted to see how they did what they did, what it meant. Tried asking that thing, It won't tell me.
Lucanus has a bed.
The knowledge of the great Anaris is...
It's not big, but he's got one.
At least I figured that out. How to make it go away, I mean. Damn it. We are getting through. To Syrian, he almost listened.
Not we, you. I saw it as a teen, it was Incredible Life, so now I have high expectations. Yeah.
He was my brother. My only brother. And just for a moment, he was my brother again.
It's true.
Then he wasn't. Then he was a person I might need to... I don't think I can, Rook.
Well, he does sleep. He just doesn't sleep much. Because everyone's got a... He does make that clarification that, like, yeah, he does, like, at points. Especially now that him and Spite are more on the same page. So he does rest. He just tries not to. Because that's when, obviously, Spite takes over. And I would say cots and his little thing that he has still count as, like, functioning beds. So... yeah, for me, Wicked, I saw it as a teen. It's the last musical I saw with my grandma before she passed. And then I did voice lessons when I was younger, and that's where we learned, apparently, because I always wanted to do Glinda's part, because usually in theater, the upper range is typically cast, like sopranos are usually the good characters and the altos are usually the bad characters. So I wanted to, and usually sopranos are the leads. So I was naturally an alto built up to a soprano range. And so I wanted to be Glinda. And then, like, we started working with Elphaba's songs because it fits more naturally in my range. And we learned, nope, I'm more of an Elphaba because I can belt. Now, I can sing high, like Linda's range can, but it's a lot more comfortable and easier for me and more fun to kind of do Elphaba stuff. So the Wizard and I performed at a recital. It was an audition song I did. And what was another one? Defying Gravity. I did that at a competition for like states or something like that. So it's such a good thing. I'm excited I'm obviously not going to be able to see it in theaters, but I'll be listening to the soundtrack, and then whenever it comes out, I'll check it out for sure. I don't think I can, Rook, do that. It's not easy.
This stuff's never easy.
Yup.
And it never should be. You become Anaris when the hard choices don't hurt anymore.
Aw, thank you, Daisy.
I want to believe, to hope, that it won't come to that. And that we get through to him, somehow.
I really hope you're right.
Well, either way, we'll be able to find them.
How?
Oh, I didn't tell you. Right. The artifact.
Thank you.
Couldn't figure out how it did
it's a really
Made
good
those
musical.
Demons, I mean. But I attuned its resonance, and I'll know where they are next time, before they finish. So we can stop them. However we have to.
It's also... Daisy, did you read the book, Wicked, at all? Because for all of you that are like, oh, I'll read the book is so different from the musical, I'm gonna be honest. I read that book probably a little too young. Even for, like, high school. I think I saw that teeny tiny bit before. Because I didn't. I'm convinced, though. I might read it beforehand. Yes, just heads up. It's very different. Like Fiyero, for instance, is made of diamonds. Versus, like, in the musical. I'm not going to spoil stuff, I promise. But the big one that I'll say, because it caught me off guard, and I was the first to read it, and then it was my mom, and then my mom didn't let my sister read it for 3 years. There's a whole orgy thing that happens. Like, at the end of Act 1. There's a whole orgy that happens, and they bring it up, and then no one talks about it ever again. So yeah, just a heads up. Also, the characters are very different than they are in the musical. Very different. But I love the musical, if y'all are not familiar with Wicked, because it challenges the whole mindset that the Wicked Witch of the West was evil. The East, I would argue, is still pretty, not evil, but messed up. And that Glinda was perhaps not as good as everyone thinks that she was. As well as some like other fun lore and stuff like that. But it's just it tackles a lot of issues that I think are relevant today. With like accessibility, diversity, things like that. So it's really good. It also doesn't hurt. They also have Jonathan Bailey from Bridgerton fame in there as well, who's got a brilliant voice. Yeah, it's very, very good. So it's one of those, the musical at least, ones that you're gonna be left thinking of a lot of ideas and a lot of perspectives. The book, I'll be honest, since that first initial read, which I'm gonna not lie, it's usually not an issue for me to read stuff. I had a hard time with Wicked, the book, just because for me, almost all of the characters were really unlikable, and the book was, it felt very dry, until it got, the orgy came out of nowhere. Came out of nowhere. And I hated Fiyero in the book. Hated him. So it was very hard to like anybody, and for me, I have to like someone in the book, or else I don't want to read it. So yeah. I might reread it again, because I still have the copy of it, but yeah, definitely just unsure about it. For sure. But it's so good. I don't know, maybe if we hit a certain follower goal or something like that, I'll do a singing of something from Wicked. Well, now I know I can tell my ADHD to chill when it drags on. There will be an orgy somewhere. Yeah, Daisy, honestly, I think the way I got through it is I read 5 to 10 pages a day. Some chapters were easier than others, I'll be honest. But, I'm gonna be honest, I barely remember that book. I just remember the orgy, because I didn't tell my mom. And then my mom was reading it afterwards. And she came into my room and she's like, so do you want to talk about it? And I was like, no. She's like, you didn't want to warn me? I'm like, that's a spoiler. And you know how I feel about spoilers, Mom. But also, I didn't want to be like, hey, Mom, look, there's an orgy in here. Because we had already seen the musical at that point. And, hey, and we're rolling RPG. Well, come on in as we're talking about Wicked and the book, and how there's an orgy in the book. And she's like, you didn't feel like you had to tell me? I was like, Mom, I forgot how old I was. I don't really want to tell you that. I'm gonna be honest. I was kind of hoping maybe you wouldn't notice and you just would go on by. And she's like, you realize your sister cannot read this, right? I'm like, that's a you decision as a parent, because I cannot make that call for you. What is the comparison of book versus the movie? Personally, I like the musical better, but the book is very different. So different. The main thing, orgy. There's no orgy in the movie or in Wicked, the musical. None of that happens. I do quite like the musical, to be honest. I did hear the book was very different. Yeah, there's a whole something with a lion, it's something with a lion. It's just wild. So yeah, I would... Normally, I'm of the mindset, read the book before you go see the movie or the play. In this case, I'm going to say go see the musical or movie before reading the book. I have only ever, like, recommended that for one other musical movie book. Gonna be honest. I wish I was at points for the in front of my salad routine. It's just very... It's just a lot. Just a lot. But yeah, maybe if we hit a certain threshold, I'll do a little bit of... Oh, you did? What'd you pick? I'm curious. Cause you and I defying gravity. Ooh, Tosh, nice. Selena shows Tosh as well. I was like, yes, but not on this run. I couldn't. I went with the Lucanus on this one. Tosh is stunning. We also, oh my god, y'all. I know Daisy just saw it, but we also got probably the hottest armor in this game. And I tell y'all to argue with me. Otherwise. So we'll save him.
We'll save your brother, Bellara.
I hope you're right. I really do. But if we don't...
I fear I love her.
Anyway, I should get back. To work, I mean. I don't think we have much time.
Partially because I have mixed feelings regarding the options on whether to go into the romance or not. That's valid. That's valid. Alright, y'all ready to see the hottest armor in this game? And I dare y'all to argue with me. Hello? Hello? This armor looks so good. Wait, I recognize that from the Yes, so I was showing at the top of stream how you can get it. You get it by... You have to go to the Hall of Valor, and you have to max the store up to level 4. Once you do that, then it becomes available in the shop for you to buy. And then from there... Like this, the armor she's actually wearing is this. I just have the appearance set to the other one. There's also, we found the secret place in the lighthouse. There is another secret in the lighthouse as well. Yeah, do the same thing. Yeah. So, there's also, if you didn't know, yeah, I'll show y'all in a minute.
Need and knowledge.
Okay, we can't raise our level. Can we enchant anything? Probably not. We're poor. Alright, does anyone else wish to chat before I go in there? Hang on. I want to see everyone else's conversations, but before we do that, I'll show you the secret to the lighthouse. So, I am playing it on adventurer mode. So was it this way? No. So we'll go to the music room because eventually the caretaker will tell you have a visitor or something like that in the music room. And then you go in here. You go through the portal. Nice. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I went with the basic. And then this portal opens up. Which will... It always takes a second for it to load. Then normally, there's this thing which will light up, and then you have to match it to one of the floating diamonds in the sky. And you'll hear it click. And then that'll let you know that it worked. From there, you go back out. I'm not even going to go through the portal. You know what I'm going to do? Because I am silly and I don't want to wait. Whee! is that? You can also change the decor here. So I have it, it'll change to whatever you like. But usually it's your faction and then, or like Solas's stuff. Also, heads up, y'all, we have an ad coming in the next minute. But then, this side room will now be open. You go through the portal here. And you will find Solas's, like, gold hoard in here. I have already, like, absolutely grabbed everything that was in here. But it also gives you a really cool upper view of the lighthouse. There's a chest over there and I want it. So yeah. This is like the other place. But it's cool because you can also now see anything you might have missed. Like apparently there's a chest that I just did not know about. So I'm going to have to explore that at some point. So yeah. We're on the latter half of Act 2. Although we just completely take over his Fade bachelor pad and cover in our show. Same. Let's see if I can grab that chest real quick. Well, and especially with the crow stuff, it just looks so heckin' good. Alright, let me see if I can get this chest. A sign! Hang on, I must hug my boy. My sweet baby boy. How many acts are there? There are 3 acts, but typically 1 is the largest, 2 is the second largest, and then 3 is the shortest. From what I have heard. How do I get that fucking chest then? Because that just makes me fall into oblivion. Listen, I know there's loot. I cannot focus on anything else until I get that loot. Loot, loot, loot.
I heard a strange thing, Emmerich.
It's simply not true that Manfred's doing my laundry. He's got tangled in a bedsheet, and Tosh mistook that for...
Not that. I heard you're preparing for some big necromancy rite.
How did you know?
You talk out loud to yourself a lot, Emmerich.
Oh dear. The rite is a difficult, delicate thing. I promise to explain it if I succeed.
I get you. Good luck.
Damn, Davrin, you made this? I like to imagine that, like, Davrin's, like, if he did not become a Grey Warden, he would have been a wood carver. And it's giving me the wood carver from Brave, who's actually a witch. Wood carver. Witch. Wood carver, and everything's bear themed. Very funny. Alright, let's see what's happening in here.
Lucanus, the dream where you're being chased by monsters?
Is it the one where you feel like you're stuck in mud, or the one where you just can't avoid them?
It was the first one. My legs would only move at a snail's pace.
That one's not as bad as the one where I climb a wall and they're already at the top.
God, I fucking love the banter so much. Well, I will figure that out eventually. Oh, let's go see our sexy detective girlfriend. Welcome back from the ad break.
Hey, Rook. If you ever want to skip stones and pretend it clears your mind, you know where to find me.
Ooh, I love her. Alright, let's go to the table, because there's really nothing else we can do right now, I think. Ow. Yep, we have talked to everybody. I love the banter, but I hate that they just look at me awkwardly. It is really funny, because there was a moment of banter, I think last stream, where it was Nev teasing Lucanus that the two of us are together. And then they both stopped and looked at me, and I was like, oh, hi. Didn't realize.
Venatoria
Catch you
gathering
here.
deep in the forest. They've brought the Dalish with them.
Not long till the sacrifices start then.
We did kill Gilanine's archdemon. The gods will want more power, and fast.
They give us such big side eyes for being nosy. Yes, but I also noticed with Lucanus at least, and I don't know if this is true of the other romances, I'm hoping it is, his face always seems to soften now when we, like, get closer. So it is really kind of sweet. I hope that's true for the other ones. I don't know. Please don't tell me. From elves, despicable. Wait, I have to check Tosh now. Yeah, it's just a little bit softer. Yeah, we'll go with that. That's a crow answer.
Regaining strength by draining other elves. We're supposed to be their people.
Maybe that's why it's elves?
That makes it worse.
Yeah.
Right. But that's who the gods are. Who they've always
been.
Nope,
go for it. I understand.
You know the gods best, Rook. The Veiljumpers are ready. Just give the word.
Okay.
I'll go get Nev. She deals with Venatori the most.
Good point. We know where the Dalish are, and we know what we have to do. Let's do it.
All right, Nev and Bellara.
And pray that fate is on our side.
No, I think you're right, because I was messing with photo mode in my first playthrough, and the way Scout looked at me, I swear it wasn't a normal expression. She looked so happy. Oh, that makes me so happy. I love that so much. All right, let's look and see what we can do. Blood of Arlathan. The team must race to save a group of Dalish elves the Venatori plan to sacrifice to their risen gods. The Venatori have kidnapped Dalish elves and now intend to spill their blood in sacrifice to their risen gods. The cult is gathering deep in Arlathan Forest, and it falls to the team and the Veiljumpers to stop them before Dalish lives are lost. I wish I could be Polly in this game. I'm sure they are working on a mod. I am sure that that is, like, in the works of like, going to happen. I would be very surprised if it was not. Any one character that was the farm girl out of their death with being resilient and keeping up. Mm-hmm. Why? Interesting that Nev is required for this one. All right, we're gonna take you to Bellara. It's gonna be girl mission. Listen, I saw something cross my timeline where someone did a spicy over, and it was Lucanus and Viago. I was like, I'm not okay. Because I was like, okay. Because we've also found out, we already know this in our playthrough, Lucanus had a crush on Viago, like, way back when. So, which, listen, Viago or Ilario, Viago, every time. I know the game alluded to the fact that apparently Ilario had a thing for us. No. Yeah, he down bad for the Derivas. Exactly.
Well?
They're waiting for something.
Hang on. That little cutscene. Welcome to Neurospicy Brain with Jordan real quick. That cutscene just gave me, if anyone's seen Jurassic Park 2, The Lost World, when I think it's Julianne Moore, Vince Vaughn, that group is, like, watching the InGen, like, researchers, rallying up the dinosaurs and stuff like that. That's what that just reminded me of. Welcome back to A Moment with Jordan, where I just tell you random shit that pops into my brain. You're welcome.
There's talk of a sacrifice.
Do they mean the clan? They mean the clan, don't they?
Well, the tracks suggest the captives are
Well,
on the
you
other
can
side
do
of the
that
clearing.
in Inquisition, Daisy.
Cut through the crowd.
I don't know. I mean, we now have our Inquisitors, so I don't know what's going to happen with that. Like, if that's even a possibility. So, oh no, they're all hot. I know. We got a really hot team. I hate cultists.
We're going to get that close to a crowd of Venatori.
It's quickest. I found you some disguises.
Oh god. Are we gonna find out about that one that, like...
Oh, that doesn't smell good. Oh, it's sticky. Why is it sticky?
Don't ask.
Blood. Hopefully. Make sure they're split up. You don't want to draw attention.
Nev, I need you with me. You know the Venatori best. And you're probably the only one who can convince them you belong there.
Sad but true.
and we'll be your entourage.
We'll try to keep the escape routes clear. Get the Dalish and get out of there. And please, try not to stand out.
Why is it sticky? Don't fucking ask that. Yes, I've seen that, Pock. Because I also, and we've already had it happen, I think. But I know they say a line about Rook, and it seems like one is actually a massive, like, diehard fanboy for Rook of like, yo, like, imagine if we were marching with Rook. And Lucanus is like, I'll kill him for free. I'm like, shut up.
They'll be close, but it's safer to move in small groups.
Like, yo, oh boy. Or maybe this is it. Maybe this is where normally would hear the line. I don't know. We'll see. Ooh, treasure.
I thought I saw someone in the trees. Strife and the Veil Jumpers.
The others, maybe. You don't see Strife unless he wants you to.
True. There's a ladder. It's like there has to be a way to get over there. Now I'm kind of wishing I had brought Lucanus. Don't think we can switch. Because I just really want, if I don't know. Alright. Ooh, what's this? Please hold. Yeah, Emmerich we need to get up. Nev is probably going to be leveled up after this. And then Tosh. Oh, we just got some armor. Is it better or worse? See, I would, but then the ability damage goes away. This is the one we just got. No, it's awful. It's terrible. I don't want it. Whee! Whee! I'm convinced that my Rook has, like, the worst arthritis in her knees and is just perpetually has bruises on her stomach from the way they just, like, absolutely land on things. I'm convinced. Absolutely convinced of that. Oh, it won't let me use my swords. Oop. Could we have taken the ladder? Yeah. Did I want to? Nope. Give me your lunch monies. Ooh, a bundle of herbs. Do you think it's that? Never mind. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Yeah, I feel weird without Lucanus. I'm sorry. Hang on. I'm gonna go back a save. So, just so that it's like... Fix the hair. Okay. There we go. Just took a second. Whee! Cardio. Alright, I'm gonna speed through the conversation, because we already had it. We already know what to expect. Woo, woo, wee, woo, da.
Regaining strength.
Don't ask. It's what I do when I'm like, okay, skip. Okay, we're good. Skip. Alright. The blood of Arlathan. Look at Rook, those emotes are so cute. Alright. On my man. And now that we're locked in, I feel okay bringing another 2. Okay. Perfect. All is right with the world. It's fine. Alright. Let's see what Lucanus says, if anything, if it's different. Because now I'm curious.
Well?
Why is Bellara here?
They're waiting for something. There's talk of a sacrifice.
Do they mean the clan? They mean the clan, don't they?
Well, the tracks suggest the captives are on the other side of the... You'll have to go through the crowd.
We're going to get that close to a crowd of Venatori.
It's quickest. I found you some disguises.
Oh, that doesn't smell good. Oh, it's sticky. Why is it sticky?
Blood. Hopefully. Make sure you split up. You don't want to draw attention.
Nev, I need you with me. You know the Venatori best.
Okay.
And you're probably...
Sad but true.
I'll go with the veil jumpers.
We'll try to keep the escape routes clear. And please...
Okay, that's cool. I like that. Okay. See, I liked it was still relatively the same, but it was also very different. Interesting. We did a science.
They'll be close, but it's safer to move in small groups.
And I like that they're, like, similar to when we were in Weishaupt. Like, they are still going to be doing stuff, even though we're off on our own doing other things, too. I do like that. Whee! Alright, let's try this again.
I thought I saw someone in the trees. Strife and the veil jumpers.
Good.
Yeah, this feels better. Ah. Alright. This is what I mean by I think they are perpetually having bruises on their stomach and messed up knees. Because of how they land like that. Every single time. God, this place is so gorgeous. Whee! Boing. Let's get over here again. Woo. Now I feel like I'm playing Assassin's Creed. Should I play Assassin's Creed on stream at some point? I've played about 5 minutes of one of the games. Would that be a game that would genuinely interest y'all watching me probably struggle and fail with? I could get lost to Assassin's Creed. I love it. Yeah, I had the game and then my sister hogged it, so I never actually like played it. How when leaving you to pack up the rest of the gear, Sonny is not doing well. Shouldn't have let him drink from the lake. I knew there was something. Oh, not dysentery. Something off with the water. Finish her observations and get back to camp. Dysentery amongst the Venatori. That's just sad and pathetic.
This robe stinks of Venatori.
We'll wear them as long as we don't have to fight.
There's a chest over there. Can I get it? Maybe? I love they said hurry, and I'm immediately like, but wait, there's goodies. Did I mention I'm an absolute hoarder in these games? Definitely recommend? Hell yeah. Well, if you recommend it, then I will definitely check it out. Ooh! It does worse, though. It looks cool, though. Canis, was the thing too high? That's okay. God, this place is so pretty. Alright. Whoop. Alright, I'm gonna hold off because we have an ad starting in the next 30 seconds.
Hala. They're going after Hala.
We can't do anything that'll draw attention to ourselves.
So hold off.
Venhedis.
I feel like Venhedis is the equivalent of God damn it. So yeah, we will hold off for the next like 10 seconds while that's kind of happening. Just to wait for everyone to kind of catch up with us, and then we'll go on ahead. And then once we finish this bit, I'll probably take like 5-minute break so I can get some foods. I can't imagine this is gonna take too long. So we'll hold off. Don't worry, those that are gonna be sitting through the ads, it's appreciated. In the meantime, you know what? I'll point it back on. Nev, those are just not your colors. I'm gonna be honest. You look gorgeous in everything, but the Venatori colors don't look great on you. She looks better in greens and silvers. So, hang on. We got about a minute. Yeah, I feel like we're about to be dealing with some, like, emotionally very sad quests today. I just have a feeling. I don't know. I've been really good and have avoided spoilers for this game.
Emotional damage.
I have a bad feeling that we're gonna. Ugh. I saw someone recolor her outfits black, and I'm like, it would have been so peak if they kept the blue accents. Yeah, she looks really good in teal, but also teal is my favorite color. But yeah, I have such a bad feeling. Like I said, today's gonna be a long stream because I've missed y'all, and I'm like, I have been chomping at the bit to play this game and have not been able to. So we're gonna go long today. If you're like, Jordan, when are you thinking? It might be a 4 a.m. call it. I'm gonna be honest. So I don't expect y'all to be here the entire time, but I'm just giving y'all a heads up because I just need to hyper focus on this for a bit. Welcome back, y'all. We were waiting for y'all from the ad, so don't worry. Didn't progress without ya. You fuckers.
Rook, we don't have to watch this. It won't be pretty.
We're gonna kill everybody. Oh, I'm so mad. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. Is game freaking on? Get your game on, and I don't care that that's a Yu-Gi-Oh! GX reference. Cause it's game over, buddies. Cause fuck all that. Ooh, that just made me so angry. Y'all pieces of shit is what you are. Let's say we should let Spite out to do some murder. I don't think we even need to get Spite out because Lucanus was like, yo, we're on it. We can allow that. That's fine. The boys and I found a bunch of things in the ruins, stuff the Dalish missed. You can feel lingering magic in some of it. Heard you're headed back to the city for Templar business, counting on you to get this shit out of here before others find it. You know some of them will just want to worship it or something, but I'd rather line my pockets. Y'all are disgusting. Absolute trash. Like, and they're doing this in a place of worship for the Dalish? Like, that's so fucked. No, it's got less defense than I want. Ugh. Fucking bitches. Glad y'all are partying. Oh, shut the fuck up.
Please, he disinherit me. The old fool needs to die.
Yo, so this is just confirming, even though we already knew it, the Venatori suck. Like, suck major dick.
We've been waiting for hours. Why isn't anything happening?
Cause we're gonna kill y'all. Cause oof, that made me so mad. Get the fuck out of the way.
This whole place makes my skin crawl.
Oh shit.
Something's wrong.
Is this elf your servant, my lady?
Dumat's teeth. Must I defend my entourage to every low-paid toady out here?
I'm sorry, my lady. I was given instruction to...
Tell someone who gives a damn. Why am I still waiting? Where are the gods? When does the ritual start?
Gods? But only the Lord Elgarnon is here, and he is still preparing.
Useless. Out of my way.
Nah.
It's Elgarnon, not Gillenane like we expected.
We'll try to avoid him. Fewer tentacles, good. Too bad, she owes us a fight. You handled that well.
That was impressive.
It was kind of hot.
They expect strength and power from someone like me.
A mage.
A human mage.
Yeah.
Show them what they expect, and you don't get questions. But as I was saying, Gillenane's not here. It's just Elgarnon.
Fewer tentacles is good.
Hopefully that means fewer tentacles.
I wouldn't mind another try.
What? Hi, Winter.
Keep going. This robe is starting to give me a rash.
Ah, fucking A, dude. Wait, is it over here that the line is said? Hang on.
What do you think Rook's like in person?
This is the line.
Do you think they smell nice?
What is wrong with you? And have you forgotten which side you're on?
No. I mean, think about if we could turn them. Riding beside Rook at the head of Devinter's vast armies. I could stab them for you. On the house.
Keep your voice down.
Okay, so I thought we might have seen it already, but nope. Hi, Winter. Can I get a shout out for Winter, please? You're a joy. You're a delight. No, you. The fuck?
Does anyone else hear that?
Yeah, I don't like it. Y'all should be going and following and supporting Winter, who's also another amazing content creator. Don't like it. I don't like this at all.
Dear child, you were born into obscurity. Sorrow etched on your bones. I see you. I feel your pain.
No, we don't need another voice in here.
Lucanus! I was wondering if everyone could hear that or if it was just me.
Knives and poisons are nothing, little crow, when I can make you master of life and death.
He's making promises, tempting me.
All I want from you is a blade in your heart.
Oh yeah, no, Sleazy. There's been so much that has happened. So much. Harding? And Tosh! Wait a minute, are they somewhere in the crowd and I've just been walking past? Hang on. Have they been hiding in the crowd and I just did not realize? Thank you. Oh, thank you for the polar bear. Wait a second, that's kind of cool. Yeah, that's hard. I was like, man, they got a MP. And there's Bellara. Oh my god, everyone's here. Oh my god, Emmerich. I'm sorry, it looks like you have to go to the bathroom, my man. Hey, Bellara. There's Davrin. Everyone's here. A party for me? I didn't notice them either until I saw Dragon Nerd's horns, and I was like, oh shit. Yeah, Harding's the first one I saw, because I was like, wait a minute, they got someone that really looks like her. No, you missed it. You might have missed it, Sleazy. We were up in another section. First off, they did something which, fuck them. We were going to absolutely slay everybody in this place. But one of them is clearly a fangirl for, or fanboy rather, for Rook, and was like, imagine how she smells. Like, and if we were with her standing in front of the army, and they're like, are you sure? Like, do you know what side you're on? He's like, well, what if we turn her? And the goddess is like, I can stab him on the house. Like, dude, no. Okay, that's really... Okay, but I love that, though. Like, yes, they're not part of the core group going into this mission, but they're...
What kind of place is this?
But they're all still here doing stuff. I love that. I love that so much. Okay, let's push... Get the fuck out of my way. Damn. Like, I kind of love that detail. But also, I'm terrified of what's ahead.
For hundreds of years you have mourned the loss of your dragon gods. From beyond the veil, I heard your lament and have come to deliver you from desolation. Dragon of night, I break your chains. Hear my voice and ride. I am Elganon, once called Lucicon, and I have returned.
The Archdemon is already fueling him.
Child of my children, I will shower you with the glory of the ancients. All you must do is obey me, worship me, love me, and kneel.
I know this magic. It's old and dangerous. It's too strong, I can't break it.
We've got this.
I'm trying to conceal us. He'll know someone broke his hold.
Bellara bought us some time, but we have to go. Now.
Yo, that was so bad. Holy fuck. That was so bad. That would have been so bad for the tour.
Venatori, there are uninvited guests among you. Bring them to me.
He's sending the cult after us.
Well,
Elgarnon is within my reach. Give me the dagger.
No. We can't touch him now there's archdemons in
Yeah.
play. I won't risk Dalish lives.
Yeah, that would have... I mean, not gonna lie, do I love it when a good character goes bad for a little bit? I do. But that would have been real bad. That would have been real bad. Oh, hey, y'all. I see y'all over there. Hang on. I have to do some investigation over here. Okay, cool. So interesting. He's like fully enthralling these people. Alright, please hold.
Got company.
Ah, miss. Gotcha. Ooh, girl. Girl, what is happening? You disappeared for a couple days and you forgot how to play this game. Got him. Gotta blast quickly.
They know we're here.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Let's get the mage out of the way. Fuck you. Boom, you're dead. Fuck you. Oh! Listen. I'm gonna need you to stop. Okay, let's start doing some combos. Seriously, I forgot to play, like, how to do it for a second. Ooh, girl. Ooh shit, ooh shit, ooh shit, ooh shit. Lucanus, I could use some healing because I don't want to use a potion. Ooh shit. No, fuck off, seriously. Healing, honestly. Thank you, boo. Girl. Yeah, I need to strengthen up my melee stuff. Because them being able to block is a fucking nightmare. Ah, that's where the mage is coming from. Understood. Around the back.
Under fire. Watch it.
Nicely done, Luca. Gotcha. Oh, god damn it. Fucking wood. Got one. Where's the other? Fuck sakes, dude. Whew. I doubt we're gonna be able to come back here again, so we might as well grab what we can loot-wise. Don't like that. Nope. Don't like that. Nope. Don't like that at all. Okay. I don't think it's the end of Act.
Look there. The archdemon.
End of. Maybe this is mid-act 2? I thought we already did mid-act 2 already. I don't know, Sleazy. I know we're still firmly in Act 2 for sure. I guess this is a halfway point? I guess? I thought we had already passed it. So... Gotcha. Some of them like, I could loot though, right? Shut the fuck up, legitimately.
Something's ready.
Ooh, buddy. Thank you.
The faithful cannot die.
Try and keep that boss bonus because we might need that against, I guess we're fighting an archdemon today. I certainly wasn't planning to.
Well, that's done.
But of course they would summon another frickin' archdemon, wouldn't they? Like, that's terrifying. Can we just take the shot from here?
I want the interlopers
shit.
at my feet. Your continued failure is a disappointment to your god.
Well,
he's riling them up. They won't back down now.
Like they were before.
End it now.
Got him. Okay. They always have a fucking mage on their side, don't they? Oh, you son of a bitch.
I've got the setup, you do the rest.
I love when they have no idea. Gotcha. Nice teamwork, Nev. Gotcha. Was there a chest that I seriously messed up there? God damn it. Half that it loops around. I'm gonna have to hope that it loops around. Oh great, more of these crystals. Oh, fuck me!
And now Darkspawn?
What the fuck?
Why wouldn't the Venatori bring their new friends on board?
Fuck it. Damn it. Got him. Alright, now we should be able to go back.
Let's do this again.
I know there was a finisher boost over here. Yep. Thanks! Yeah, it was a little rusty because I have not played this game since like Sunday, I think, really. So I was like, it's a lot of relearning a lot of this stuff because the mapping for Asteria and then Oriana is a mage. So a lot of it's just trying to remember like what's going on. Oh no. Dark spawn? You know what? I don't even want to know. Like, how the fuck are we supposed to fight? Yeah, the finishing move that they do is so good. Ooh, hang on one second. That's terrifying. That's utterly terrifying. Completely. There we go. Alright. Let's do this. Whee! Now we got a puzzle too to sort out. There's a ladder over here, right? I'm pretty sure there was. There it is. That's over here. Oh, it does not have a shoot off. Interesting. Okay. Oh goody, more darkspawn. Gotcha.
Got us at a distance.
Gotcha. Focus on them. I will focus on this one. Does that mean they're not going to focus on me as well? No. Absolutely not, because that would be too easy. That would be 1000% too easy. Gotcha.
Got things ready.
Done. Woo, buddy.
They're down.
Okay, there we go. Woo. Woo. Hi, just dropping in for a little bit. All good, Jose. Welcome on in. Ooh, yes, please. Okay, that's already equipped.
To be yet.
I love it auto levels for me. Yeah, it was worth a try. Yeah, I won't be able to jump over there. It was worth a shot. See, I do like these kinds of puzzles where everything's like ingratiated into like the gameplay. Yep, I'm working on it. That one's done. Where's the next one? It's gotta feed into something. Can I get in there now? Working on it. Disable the barrier. shaking. Oh, I see. I'm so silly. I know what to do. It's so obvious. Okay. So then we come around here. This drops into the chamber. Thereby, we get that. Right? That gets taken out. Thereby, we can now go over here, deposit it here. Listen, sometimes it takes me a second with puzzles, but when I get it, I get it. Alright, Archdemon, chill your butt. Great, Sleazy. That makes one of us. I was starting to question if I was. I'm gonna be honest. The fuck? What the fuck? Can y'all seriously find something to do with your lives? I can recommend therapy. Maybe you want to do some knitting. Maybe? Like, maybe that's your vibe. Because that's also valid. Ooh, girl. Ooh, girl. Y'all need to chill. Leave me the fuck alone. Okay, that's 2 down. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Heal me, please. And then for you, let's do that. Thank you.
I'm good to go.
Cool. If you're good to go, yeah, we need to get the other ones done. Not me headshotting the person that was talking. That's fucking funny. Gotcha. Ah! That was funny. I did. I was said, you're done. There we go. Ooh, buddy.
Ready.
Cool, give me 1 second. Make sure you come down here. Perfect. Trying to keep that fatal bar full as much as I can. So like I said, I don't know. Are we fighting an archdemon today? Is that what's on the frickin' agenda? Checking this area real quick. That doesn't sound good. Careful, because that might be a ledge, and it exactly was that. Okay. Whoo, buddy. Oh, okay.
Dalish arrows. Strife and the other veil jumpers were here.
Yeah, buddy.
That'll take some of the pressure off. We have to use this chance to get to the prisoners.
Just a bit. Dude, this game has made me so afraid of water. The fact that you can just drown. So every little bit of water, I side-eye. Because I'm like, is it safe? Are we sure it's safe? Because it does. Is this water sanitary?
Over there. That cage. I think that's where the Dalish are being held.
Let's get these done.
It looks questionable to me. Tantar, there are no piranhas in Africa.
You intruder, have defiled my temple and spurned the gifts I offer. You could have had a place of
Sleazy.
honor as my disciple.
I'm good. Listen, this game and BG3 have just taught me that a lot of the gods really just suck. Like, just, I mean, I already knew that from, like, Greek gods and stuff, but, like, it's just saying. Just, you know, not helping the cause. To hell with them. Listen, it also, I might be a little bit feeling away because I know Sleazy might be aware of this, but like I was modding for a couple friends last night and they got follow botted by someone that was like spamming that kind of stuff. And it was 3,000 accounts. Like luckily Siribot and stuff like was already set up, so we were good to go, but it was just like, oh my god. Can y'all chill for like a second? Checking. This is me literally checking everything. See, what is that? Yep, ultimate is full. Make sure we have any pieces. Woo! Okay. Don't go that way, because that's in Sleevis. Which, listen, believe if you want, whatever you want to believe in, but, like, there's no need to be mean about it, you know? Okay.
This way! We have to be quick, before the Venatori catch up.
The fuck is that? Oh, y'all are fucking immune? Oh, hell no. Crystal done. Yeah, get that shit out of here. Get that shit out of here. Nice try. What if you didn't, though? I mean, I can take these off. These are... Yeah, the fact I'm seeing all of these little buckets is not giving me a lot of confidence. You're done? You're done. You're done.
That way, through the gate.
It's too easy. This is gonna...
We're in the clear.
Whatever this thing is gonna wake up. It's too easy otherwise. And now they have an alarm going off. So that's great.
Shit.
That's cash money. Don't like that. Don't like it. Okay, music, you do not need to go that hard. The cellos are going ham right now.
Damn it. Shut tight and the locking mechanism is on the other side.
Yeah.
So you're saying we're stuck?
There has to be another way out.
There, but I don't know how.
Can we be of assistance?
Emmerich!
Stuck! Gate's shut and we can't open it from here.
You've got Venatori headed your way. You hit them, we'll hit the gate.
Oh my god, I love this. Okay, where are they coming from? My god, this thing is looking way too...
We've got company.
The fucking cello is going so hard, and it does not need to. Like, it is going so freaking hard. I know, I love that they're supporting me. Sorry, I'm a music nerd, y'all. You know this by now. Y'all know this already. I'm a music nerd. I will nerd out about any soundtrack. I really want to get the art book and the soundtrack for this game and for VG3 as well. Because I'm slowly getting back into my art. I was like, I need to do something besides just making overlays and graphics all the time, so I'll do art. Art and music are good hobbies. Nicely done, Lucanus. He said, the fuck you not coming up on us. For art? Or for, singing? Ooh, honestly, like, I love drawing.
Hey, Rook, nice shot.
Thanks. Sorry, that was funny. I'll let them take care of it.
To getting this thing open.
Oh my god, leave me alone. I'll have to think about that.
There's an entire Venatori army coming for us.
You beat Venatori all the time.
There is nowhere to run.
The fuck are you? Let me get back to you on that, Daisy. 1 second. Hang on. You know what? I'll just pause it real quick. So in high school, I was in IB art, or International Binocular, and I did a whole study about dreams versus reality. And my whole thesis with my art was, where do you go when you dream? Because there's this whole, like, belief that when you go into your dreams and stuff like that, it is, yes, processing memory, but there was a whole series that I, like, read, which argued that sometimes when we sleep, we see what potentially were our past lives, and that's why, like, you're really good at certain tasks in your life now. Like, if you're really good at singing, it's because you were singing or music or of some sort was involved in your life in a past life. Like, it argued that, like, Mozart and Beethoven, the reason that they were both so good. No, you're so good, Daisy. This is a really good conversation. I love it. It argued that Mozart and Beethoven were both really good at what they were doing, able to produce so many operas and amazing music from such a young age, just because they've done it before. And that, like, the people that are close to you in your life, you knew them before. So, granted, was this a fictional book series? Yes, but I loved the theory so much that it inspired me with my artwork. So I did a whole study with that, looking at different cultures and how they treat dreams, but also, like, with past life stuff. And then my main kind of area that I focused on was with charcoal and parchment. But I also love to just sketch in like with pencils and with some pens and stuff like that. So, but it would range. I think some of my stuff is still on Facebook that I could move over or post in the Discord. But yeah, I hope that answers your question, and you're so good, Daisy. Please do not ever apologize for asking me questions, y'all. I'm so fine with it. Yeah, the subconscious is such a mysterious thing, and it's, you just don't know. What? No. So, that's why I was like, I want to pause, because I want to give it my full attention. Gotcha.
Just say when.
He's the one giving them invulnerability. Yeah, we need to take him out. Gotcha. yeah, it was an interesting theory to kind of explore through art. Because I went to a very like liberal school, so you could like I did IB art and IB music and stuff like that, and it was always just an absolute blast. To kind of explore that. I love to sketch to BG3 specifically has really inspired me again after a long dry spell. Well, you're always welcome to post in the Discord channel, Daisy. Like we have a whole thing for BG3 and for artwork too. You're always more than welcome to. Yep, I knew this thing was gonna awaken. Whatever the fuck it is. Hate this. I'm feeling this thing. Yeah, no worries. Like I said, I love supporting awesome people in this space, so. Could I go closer? Yes. Do I want to? Not really. Fuck you. Really? Ooh shit, ooh shit. Let's take out this Venatori real quick. You're done. Ah! Hell yeah! 3,000 points of damage on that one. Fuck it. Yeah, if I want to make a dent on this thing, I gotta... ultimate over here. So at least maybe we can start building it up. Yeah. It's gonna take time. Throw it out of the way. Throw it out of the way. Throw it out of the Rook. Sweetheart, love of my life. Let's do that. There we go. Oh, buddy. Whew. Ooh, we got a new rune. Please tell me you got this damn gate done. There's so much stress, man.
That's good.
Ah.
We'll keep the exits clear while you head for the Dalish. Good luck.
Yeah, I love the fact that everyone's working together. That makes me so happy, and I just think it's so nice because I always feel so bad leaving people back at camp when you can only run with like 2 or 3 people. Like, it's very limited. Seedy, thank you! Thank you for the clip. I was saying earlier, because...
Your fight is futile. My Venatori are legion. Surrender, and I may yet show mercy.
Suck on these nuts, man. I was saying earlier, because you'll see it actually, now is a perfect time. We're gonna take a quick break. I made up... Sorry, Daisy. A little like clip video, very inspired by Nick Howard, who's an incredible streamer, but also Sachi. But I realized I don't have a lot of really new clips or a lot of clips that I can use. because we've got a bunch of clips, don't get me wrong, but I can't use a bunch of them because they have some, at the time they weren't problematic, but we now know that they are people, and that I don't have in my space, don't want them near my space anymore. So I am actively looking for more clips, so if y'all find like cool things that we're doing or really hilarious things, please clip away. But I'm going to take like 5 minutes, so y'all will get a little bit of a sneak, little preview, and we'll go from there. So enjoy. What I'm going to do real quick too, so, okay, cool, so it's doing that so you all won't get extra stuff. And I'll be right back, so enjoy. Okay, thank you for your patience. Yeah, I was just responding to someone real quick. Alright. I love how I said, oh, this will be quick. It was indeed not. The damage journal of an Arlathan veil jumper. Most of the writing is now illegible. But seems to detail the veil jumper's exploration of the ancient temple. Of particular interest is the following. Found a passage that took me to the top of the structure. Incredible view. We'll need to spend more time exploring. It's saying I missed a chest. Is this it? Where's the chest? Because the map is making me think the chest is here. But I don't see it. So is it underneath? I gotta say, and this is my like critique of the game too, sometimes the map is just really confusing. Because by all intents and purposes, there should be a chest in this area. So is it up above? Like, even just an up or down arrow to indicate would be kind of nice. Because, like, I don't know otherwise. You know? It's confusing otherwise. This'll be fine, I'm sure.
Wait. This feels off.
Are we in a memory?
What just happened? Where are we?
I'm not sure.
Something tells me we're not in Kansas anymore.
Come on. We need to find a path through. We still need to think of the Dalish.
Ah, so that is what you're after. The Elven has been chosen to serve a glorious purpose.
Fuck off, dude. Auntie Ethel, is it you? Is it me, Jesus? I feel like I'm going to miss stuff if I... Oh, how poetic. Little statues as an, like, outstretched hand. Like you're going into the embrace of Elgarnon.
Again?
It's Elgarnon.
Yeah.
He's found us.
Yep.
And she's got us trapped. The longer we stay here, the more danger we're in.
Yeah, I have a feeling. Light?
Shit. There's light here. There wasn't light before.
You cannot stand against me. Every action of yours is futile. My power grows even now.
And I'll turn around.
Oh, come on!
You are nothing but an insect. Resist if you like. I have an eternity to spare.
Shit. Dalish.
So I found out the other day, I guess Rook is voiced by the... Yes! You are correct.
Need help in weapons.
Same exact person. Hang on 1 second, y'all. Hang on. It's client related. Ow. Got him. Alright, we went off to the right before. Let's go straight.
Do we know the Dalish is still alright? What if Elganon sends Venatori to...
One thing at a time. Let's focus on getting out.
Alright, I feel like we're going in circles.
Rook, can you hear me?
Solus?
Solus?
That's not Solus. That's Elganon.
Something's wrong.
I thought I just heard Solus.
You are correct. Elganon's magic has thinned the veil, allowing me to speak to you directly.
I don't know if I believe that. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I want to, but I just don't know.
I heard him again. Tell me one of you heard that.
Heard what?
Okay.
I fear we lack the time for explanation.
Alright, it is him then.
If you can rescue the elves, Elganon is mine to face.
What do you mean?
Elganon! Lathalin! Mabanal Avanuris! Masaline Algalana!
I see what you mean. Let's keep moving. Solus is gonna distract Elganon.
Okay, that was kind of cool. Also, she looked hella cute when she went a little cross-eyed because she was focusing.
You have no power here.
That was kind of cool.
Whoever that is sure got his attention.
That's
As long as
Solus.
it keeps him off us.
So, the dread wolf has arrived to defend his pawn.
Your cruelty forced my hand.
100 generations and still the same refrain.
Again you have caged our people, and again I will set them free.
But you are always stubborn, Fen Harel. Insubordinate, unmanageable, even by Mythal's reckoning.
You have lost the right to speak her name.
Ooh. No, 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 no.
Fen Harel.
The only reason Mythal joined you was that she knew the monster you would become if left unchecked. She thought to temper your brutish ego. Instead, you betrayed her, murdered her.
Only the first time, dread wolf.
First time?
Are you all right?
I can hear them in my head.
Aw, Lucanus is like, Boo Boo, you okay? Oh my god. Ugh. The fact that it screams. When I realize that, it bothers me so much. What the fuck? mean, good on her.
Pointless, and your faith in the dread wolf is misplaced. Give up. Save yourself. Save your friends.
So, Susie, I have a theory about that. I'm gonna be honest. So my theory is that is the sound of everyone's last breath or sound that they made before they were blighted. And very much like the balloonish figures that make up the blight all over the place with the giant bubbles, it gets captured and held in there like an air pocket. And then by destroying it, it gets released. That's my theory. I don't know if that's true. But kind of story-wise, I both like and hate that. I'm gonna be honest. I both like and hate that.
I can see the way through. I think Solus's distraction is working.
You know? That's just my theory.
I think this is it. I think we're through.
You should be near where you need to be. With luck, you can still save the elves.
Fingers crossed. Oh, that does less damage. Alright. Well, at least we found where the chest was, but yeah, that was bothersome.
Ceaselessly.
I must speak to you in this tongue. It seems Elven is beyond your grasp.
As much as freedom is beyond yours.
Ooh, shit.
What? Were you talking to me? Sorry, they're very loud.
This is like, I think the first time we're seeing a lot of genuine worry about Rook, and that's what I think what I've been struggling with this game so far. I'm gonna be honest.
We join and destroy.
My job's done. Your turn.
Is because at times it just feels like they don't, because they're so, and I get it, they're so in their own world. It's been a tale. Yeah, it's been a tale about everyone else. And like, just sometimes some of the chemistry and writing, like, it feels like Nev and Lucanus have more chemistry than like Rook and Lucanus at times. You know? I shot him in the foot.
Impressive, Ned.
So like, and not that that's like not a big deal. I get that main character that saves everyone getting looked over. Yeah, and like, oh god, we got another one of those to deal with. Alright, where are you getting your charge from? So, you know, it would just be kind of nice, you know, if they showed a bit of care. Because, like, so far it's been feeling very, like, if you're playing a regular Tav in BG3 versus, like, a Dark Urge. There you go.
Catch them. Kill them. We cannot bear Lord Arlathan. Once the blight is free, it will rule this world, and you will be its attack dog. You will burn this world at its command, as Andrul did at yours. You will leave only ruin behind you. This world is ruined already. Your veil destroyed.
Yeah, it's interesting because it's impacting your perception of things. So, like, I can't hear the enemies as much as I normally do.
Save your games for the mortals, dread wolf. The blight is my blade, and it will take more than your tricks to get me to lay it down. Your whining comes from envy, Fen'Harel, but it does not have to be so.
I don't want to interrupt them, but
There's
like,
a place for you at my side in a
this
new,
Venatori out of here.
glorious empire.
But it will not have alluvians, will it?
There's like your best buddies with the GM, and yeah, exactly. Well, and there's more. Honestly, Dirge feels like what most games should feel like, where there was more of a tie-in.
I will restore it all. Their achievements will not be lost.
You were a bully who ruled over what others had built, and now the others are gone. Who do you have left? Gillenane? You cannot rebuild the world by stitching together monsters.
Nice. You know, the people are just tied together a bit more. I have to imagine Cardia's having a massive headache right now. On the way.
You saved us.
Time to get out of here. Yeah.
I can guide you to one of my old hideouts. You can use it to make your escape.
Okay.
The wards still in place there will shield you all from Elganan's sight.
Solus, thank you.
I don't want to thank you.
Let's go! Let's go! Run! Run!
It's tough being a Venatori. It was their duty to secure the sacrifices. It was their duty to ensure the ritual went perfectly. But despite all their efforts, Elganan was disappointed. The cult would do anything to please their gods. The cult would give anything to atone. Anything. It really is tough being a Venatori.
I don't feel bad for them. Might be a hot take. I don't feel bad for them. They fucking deserved it. That was wild. They murdered the shadow dragons. Yeah, I don't feel bad for them. They murdered the shadow dragons. They killed the halal. Like, I don't feel bad.
We'd lost all hope, and then...
And then you swooped in out of nowhere to save us.
He would have killed us to feed his dragon.
Indeed. Masteranus, Lethalon.
I'm waiting for the ad to wrap up, and I also wanted to grab some more food before it gets cold. I feel like credit's not on mine is also going to credit Solus. And, like, yes, he did help us, but I don't like him. But I'll say credit's not on mine.
It was a team effort.
It often is. Some fights can't be won alone. Celebrate the victories as they come. They're rare enough.
And tomorrow, we'll have to deal with another archdemon.
And it will have regained its strength. Elgar'nan sacrificed his own Venatori to it. A punishment for their failures. The Venatori who escaped scurried back to Deventer. The Veil Jumpers will fight our own battles against the gods. Any help you can offer would be appreciated.
The team rushed to Arlathan Forest to save Dalish elves from Venatori's sacrifice. There, they witnessed Elgar'nan awaken his dragon thrall, Rusakan, once worshipped as the old god of night. Dalish blood would have been spilled to restore the dragon to full strength, but with Solus's help, Elgar'nan's plan was thwarted. With his captives lost, Elgar'nan was forced to sacrifice his own cultists to his dragon. Okay. Again, I don't feel bad. Good. Do I have a point that I can now use? Okay, everyone went up, which is good. Ooh, you got points. Let's do, we use this ability a lot, so. Oop, go back. Let's do armor damage. Gosh, she looks so good.
Check in with Solus.
I don't want to. We just talked to him. What if I don't want to? Alright, let's check in with everybody. And then we'll talk to Solus.
I'm sorry your brother has an elven god in his head.
Sort of. Thanks. I'm sorry. I shouldn't make it anyone else's problem.
That's Vashadan.
What?
It means garbage.
Okay. Yes, context clues help there. But what do you mean, garbage?
He's your brother. He's family. Nobody twists you up like family. Your head's twisted up enough already. So don't do it alone. Let us help with your brother.
Thank you. That's... I don't know what to say. It's very nice. Twisted up. That... Huh. Yeah.
Rook, about what happened in the Fade, or my mind. If I trust my thoughts to anyone, it's you.
Oh, that was so cute. Let me kiss you. I bet you it's gonna be like end of the game. I'll finally get to kiss him. End of the freaking game. Oh.
Sounds like Ailey is in league with Elgar'nan.
Could be. Picked up some of his tricks, at least.
It's like tracking a ghoul back to the nest and finding an archdemon. Your day just got a lot harder.
Yep.
And then tracking the archdemon to a god.
talk to M. Not me running into the stairs repeatedly. Look on us anytime you want smooches. Really, anyone? I know. I'm like, really? We were so close with a few of them. Well, I just learned, Daisy, that you can run faster because I've been just jogging like this the entire time, and that's been part of the reason I haven't talked to everybody is because it takes forever to do that. So I learned you can hold a button down and it'll make them faster. So, oh God. I wasn't watching where I was going and I flew off the map. Oops. Oopsies. Oh my God. What was that? That was kind of impressive. I fell through the map.
But do you feel any remnant of the Titan's shade?
Oh.
Oh my God.
No. Well, maybe. Yes? It's complicated.
That was
Would
funny
you
as
care to talk about it?
I think the Shade was a splinter of the Titans that recognized me as home. She brought the horrors of our past. But the anger was mine. And now I know and feel things I didn't before.
But not as a separate entity.
Exactly. And hey, thanks for asking.
I love how that happened too as I was explaining how to run. Like, that's so on brand for me. That's so on brand. Alright, let's go talk to Eggman. As if he's not in my head enough as it is. Can you imagine trying to have a serious conversation with someone doing zoomies? And yes, because you know what? That's every ADHD person. Daisy, that is every neurospicy person that just has to do something while they're having a conversation. Yeah, no, that's that. I do that in every game, and I've done it since I was a kid, because I used to stay in the background while I was bored waiting for friends to finish up a scene. I would go, look, I'm a beautiful ballerina, and just spin my character in the background on some kind of zoomie. So, it's pretty standard.
Escaped safely?
We got them away free and clear.
Good. I do not know how you have found your dealings with the Dalish. Whatever my frustrations with them, it was a privilege to be able to help our people again. Thank you for allowing me to help. Chance to infuriate Elganon was a reminder of simpler times.
I think he's actually telling the truth there.
You said you found the Dalish frustrating. Why is that?
It is unfair to them. I lived for thousands of years, and after I imprisoned the Evanuris, I slept for thousands more. I awoke in a world that had forgotten the ancient times almost entirely. And those who tried to remember Elven history, like the Dalish, had gotten so much wrong.
I suspect them calling Elganon and Gillenane and all the rest gods didn't go over well with you.
Indeed. To see that the history the Dalish worked so hard to preserve was the propaganda of tyrants was vexing. I tried to explain the truth to one clan. When I convinced them that I was truly Fen'Harel, they attacked me. After that, I hid my explanations behind the facade of having witnessed events in the Fade.
And the Fade is the realm of dreams. Hard to present that as evidence.
Yes. The Dalish had no reason to believe me. I could only watch as they continued to worship Elganon, though we may have seen the last of that tradition, at least.
You and Elganon were really tearing into one another back there.
I needed to goad him to anger in order to distract him.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, while all of the Evanuris were monsters in their own ways, Elganon was the worst. Or perhaps it is more honest to say that his were the faults I've found most objectionable. You have met him now. Heard his voice hammering at the doors of your mind. And you have met me. Can you see how he and I might frustrate one another?
Thank you, Sleepy.
The two of you are too much alike. Both of you want to be in charge.
I have no desire to be in charge.
No. You just want to be able to correct anyone who's not doing everything the way you'd have done it.
I see you have been observing me as well during these conversations.
All right. I can see how you and Elganon would hate each other.
He has always been what I most feared becoming. Callous and uncaring, his arrogance unchecked. To have that much power and no one to remind him that he could be wrong.
Well, he had you.
And I suppose I had you.
Last time I got his attention, he got angry enough to come after us with the blighted dragons. Hopefully this baits him into a mistake we can use against him.
Every act of resistance is a thorn in his side. He will break soon. When we first met, I saw you only as a foolishly confident child who disrupted my plans. You were an irritant. I gave you information to oppose Elganon out of necessity, but I expected you to be nothing more than a tool. Seeing you with your team, I was wrong.
Ooh, we have his respect.
I'm impressed you got that out without choking on it.
If I could not admit when I was wrong, I would be no better than Elganon. Your team trusts you, and you listen to them. It is impressive and enviable. It took me centuries to build such a bond during my rebellion. And when I served the Inquisition, I tried to avoid entanglements.
Are we going to be able to ask about the... Ah, yes! I was hoping. I was so hoping.
Except for Inquisitor Llewellyn.
I said that I resolved to do so. Not that I succeeded. She is a good woman. Growing close to her was selfish of me.
Do you regret it?
I live with countless regrets. Some of them I have grown to cherish more than my victories.
Thank you for sharing that. So, what comes next? What are the gods going to do?
Elganon and Gillenane are preparing the dagger they will use for their ritual to pierce the veil. Elganon's power is tied to light and darkness. He will need to perform a ritual during the next eclipse.
That gives us some time to prepare.
It is likely to be your last chance to do so. You must be ready for whatever comes, for this world and for the team that trusts you. I know that you will do everything in your power not to fail them.
We got to grill him about the Inquisitor? Hells. Utterly wild.
So now Elganon's recovered his own archdemon. And the gods only need an eclipse to complete their dagger.
We saved the Dalish, though. That's important.
But now Elganon's immortal, so long as his archdemon lives.
And we all know how hard those things are to kill.
We killed Razikale, didn't we?
After losing hundreds of wardens, and it took a centuries-old trap to do it. We don't have either of those. Not anymore.
Just when you think the tide's in your favor, it turns right back.
We've done some great work underwater. You know why no one else can save the world except us? Why the Inquisitor told me it had to be us? Because we don't give up. Knock us down and we come back swinging.
Nice speech, Rook. But it's hard to complete a contract if you don't know where the target is.
We found the gods before.
Not without help, we didn't. So we get help again. We've got allies everywhere now.
What about the Venatori that were at the crater? They might know where the gods are hiding.
No one will risk being an informant. Not while the Venatori hold power in Minrathous. It's a dead end.
The crows may have something. The Antam are moving large quantities of supplies out of the city. Weapons, armor, gatlock. And food. About half are remaining provisions. Enough to feed the Antam navy.
Given the timing, it seems unlikely to be a coincidence.
Wherever those supplies are headed, that's likely where we'll find the gods. Any more details from the crows, Lucanus?
They said the Antam have long work ahead. We have time. Also, Viago would like a meeting. At your earliest convenience. From him, that means important, but not yet urgent.
Did Viago tell you how much time we have?
Days to weeks. Nothing more precise.
Well, that's our best lead so far. Track those supplies, and we should find the gods.
Not to complicate things, but the Inquisitor also wants to meet Rook.
Right. With everything she's been doing in the south, we owe her an update.
I'll let her know.
Today could have gone better, but it could have gone much worse. We fought off the Venatori and rescued the Dalish. That's a win by any standard. Rest up, and be ready to go. Next time the gods appear, let's make sure it's the last.
For the love of Treviso. You tell him, Rookie. Rook, we have continued to study changes in the Blight. Or our latest findings are very interesting and disturbing. We can't let the spread continue. We'll catch up in the next time you're in the wetlands. Okay. I had a feeling everyone wanted to talk. Just call it a hunch. What's up, Emmerich? And just call it a hunch.
Myrna, hello. I assume Vorgoth's not far behind.
We have her, Rook. We have her. We know exactly what she's planning.
The professor asked us to research the artifact that came into the possession of Johanna Hezenkos.
She carries a gloaming lantern.
That bad as it sounds?
They were fashioned in ages past by unscrupulous necromancers. The lanterns steal and concentrate life.
Johanna could use it to leech life from hundreds at a time. An endless source of power.
Hang on 1 second now.
A lantern that sucks the life out of people?
Their very souls. But we know where Johanna will be.
She has returned to Blackthorn Manor.
Hezenkos intends to hold a soiree.
That can't be her whole plan.
No, but I propose a small group infiltrate Johanna's lair while she's distracted and destroy her lantern.
Let's do it.
Vorgoth and I must return to the necropolis.
Hunt well. If only we could make Johanna see reason.
You tried before. She seems stubborn.
Perhaps that's why she attained immortality, while I quake on the threshold. If I make my own bid for lichdom... Oh, it's no use pretending this hasn't stirred up that old dread of my own mortality.
That can't be fun.
I'd hoped it would pass. Oh, Johanna was never beset by these sort of fears.
Well, a little fear's healthy. You'll feel better once we crash her lair and destroy that lantern. Promise.
Hey, I got word from my mother. She wants to talk.
Have you talked with her since?
Nope, not since I told her I was non-binary. But her note said she wanted to talk about that tablet we found, the old Kunari one. Of course that's what she wants to talk about. We can go whenever you're good.
I'll let you know.
Not good. Not even a little bit. Rook, we have to go. We might already be too late.
Slow down. What's happening?
The artifact. Remember how I told you that I'd know if they started another ritual? They did, and it's big. Really, really big. Arlathan big, maybe.
You're sure?
Completely. Nothing else explains that resonance.
We really like going towards the bad thing instead of away from it.
It's not time for jokes, Rook. Sorry, I didn't mean to... I'm sorry, but it's bad.
So let's go stop them then.
Right. Let's hope they aren't very far along.
And if they've had the chance?
These rituals need an anchor with a physical body, so not a spirit or whatever Anaris is, which means Syrian. And there's only one way to free an anchor.
Then let's not waste any time.
Nick! Oh my gosh, y'all, can I please get a shout out for Nick, who is absolutely amazing. I have enjoyed hanging out in his streams so much. Sorry, I was like in deep concentration mode there. How are you? Pandorica, thank you for that. How wow. Y'all, seriously though, go follow Nick. Nick is an incredible actor out in LA and is also doing BG3 and just does a bunch of really like awesome things. So please go check out Nick. Currently romancing Karlach on his first run of BG3 and is in deep in Act 2. So you should go check them out. Heck yeah. Well, listen, we appreciate you. Yeah, we've just had a really interesting like last hour or so. We like the Venatori are the bad guys essentially, and we kind of went undercover and into their camp, and we realized like they were gonna sacrifice a bunch of people to one of the gods. And yeah, we're about the same area that you are in BG3. Yes, Nick has amazing vibes. Highly recommend. And it turns out that one of the gods was thralling all of his people, so he almost turned us. And now we're like picking up a bunch of quests and things. So there's a lot of wild things. We're also locked in on a romance. So that's pretty cool.
Rook, I've compiled the last reports from an informant. You remember our talk with Rana? She had a lead on Alia's location. A place called Sanctum
Oh,
Rusicon.
thank you.
A lost Tevinter temple, right?
You'll see, because we're going to talk to him next.
I'm pretty damn sure.
We almost romanced Nev, but that's going to be on the next playthrough.
Of course you found it. And you were worried.
A bit early for the past tense.
So where is this place?
The Minratha's Catacombs, an underground temple to the god of night. It was sealed off and forgotten under a derelict building outside the Thread Market. I've had an eye on the catacombs.
Love her.
Alias haunted them before, but they span the city, endless twists, hidden passages. It's too much to sweep alone. Thanks to Rana's information, I was able to drop the right hints, ask the right questions. Now we've got a sanctum.
Nick, we have had such a journey with her, because she was the first of the companions minus Harding to recruit. And then we went from best friends to she hated me. I stand by my decision, but she hated me. And then on top of that, very slow to like even somewhat like me again. Then we almost had a romance, but I went for my man, who you're gonna see in a hot minute. So yeah.
Are you ready?
Oh yeah, there's been a lot of development.
Docktown's on edge. People are missing. The Threads are putting up a fight against Alia's followers, but they can't last forever. Alia's a powerful blood mage now. If I let her finish the ritual, no more chances.
Plus,
so what's our next move?
On.
Meet at the Swan. Put the last pieces in place after that. We'll see.
Thank you, Sleazy. Plus, we just got what is arguably one of the hottest armors in the game. But let me take you over to my man, who loves to cook for me. Here he is. Hey, man. Hey, boo.
We may have freed the Dalish, but Elgar'nan will only let so much slip through his grasp. And that dragon, mierda. I've had enough of dragons.
But we got the best, sexiest armor in the game. Antonio Banderas. It sounds so. It almost. No, and he's in the same faction that I am. We're both crows, and he just became the first Talon, which is like head of the crows. So, but our hometown Treviso is inspired by Italy, Spain, and Argentina. How could Cardio do this to me? She looks so good. She looks so good. I love it. So, and what's cool is I've said it before, as your kind of relationship deepens with each of the characters, the name changes. So now we have Elven Historian for Bellara. It was really close. I almost went with Davrin, because he was smooth talking me so deeply that I was like, okay. So he went from hot and bothered to, once we locked in with Lucanus, to comrade in arms. Then there's Emmerich, who's just an absolute sweetheart. Harding, Child of Stone. Our man, look at his armor. Like, the fact he's got feathers on one side, but they're also kind of blades. Yes. Yeah. They did a really good job with Davrin. And we call him Daddy Griff, because he's got a griffin. And we love him so much. Personal Demon is lovely. Yeah. And then Nev, looking so gorgeous. I love the design of her prosthetic. It just looks so good. She's detective for hire. And then Tosh is still here, but looking so good. So good. So I think we just have to talk to Davrin next. And then I'm gonna let y'all choose what quest we do first. If we're gonna go talk to the Inquisitor, if we're gonna go to the Crows, or if we're gonna do some of the side quests next. I know, it's so good.
Rook, Evka and Antoine sent word. A warden's arrived at Lavendale with news. He might have a lead on Isaiah.
Then we've got to get to Lavendale.
Agreed. Thanks.
Profane and Lost. Alright, so let's take a look and make sure that there's nobody else that... Oh, I forgot Harding. Let me talk to Scout real quick, and then I'm gonna let y'all choose what quests we start with. I'm trying to not run off the ledge like I did last time. So this is essentially, Nick, this is our camp. Is this like floating lighthouse in the sky. Parkour. Harding, you've made this room so pretty.
Hey, what's shaping?
No one says what's shaping anymore.
Oh, I thought it was a dwarf thing.
Yeah, if you lived in Orzammar 20 years ago.
Wow, just trying to be nice, and what do I get? Sass.
Aw, well, I appreciate it. And I'm doing okay. I think I just need some time to think and sort things out.
You can talk to your friends about it. I hear that helps.
It's already helping. You checking on me, I mean. I still remember every moment of it. Suffocating under the weight of the Titan's pain. I couldn't see a way past it. And all I wanted was for the rest of the world to suffer too. And then everyone was there. And that's when I knew we'd be okay. That I'd be okay.
And Nick, just so you know, Harding, who is this adorable little dwarf we're talking to, is from Inquisition. Both her and Varric are the two like party companions that we have that are from Inquisition. Then there's our Inquisitor, who you get to design based off of your design from Inquisition. And a couple other people too that I won't say because they are spoilers. But yeah, so it is kind of cool that when you're in character creation, you can kind of pick and choose how a run ended. Because let's say you did multiple runs, you can kind of pick and choose like how that ended based upon things. So yeah, very, very cool. That's why I was like, okay, if you want to play Origins in 2, you can, but probably the most direct one that you're gonna want to play is Inquisition, just because this is what, I think 10, 20, 30 years after Inquisition. And things more directly relate. The first 2 are really good and will give you a foundation of the world, but there's not as many tie-ins to the older games. But I do recommend playing all of them. So you would have done it for me.
I know you would have done the same for me.
You helped me remember who I was. Not some titan, but just Lace Harding. And yes, if you ever need me like I needed you, I will be there. That is my promise to you.
No.
You know, I think about Solus sometimes. He's been trapped by his mistakes for eons. When you're blinded by sorrow and pain, you need someone to help you past it.
Sleazy.
But he's too proud for that. He believes he's alone, even when he doesn't have to be.
And what's cool too, as well, sleazy. I've been hearing more and more that I may just need to run all the games, and I'm super down for that. Yeah, I did the first 2 games offline, and I'm currently editing the footage into smaller parts, because otherwise it's like 4 hours of gameplay at a time, plus breaks. So I'm editing that down into like 30 to 40 minute segments, and then I'm gonna have them come out on YouTube. Because I'm also excited because I haven't actually played Inquisition, but I've watched enough of my friends play it, and having watched the video that I have a very clear idea of like what happened and what's the plot. Because in Inquisition, you can also choose to romance Solus, who's the character that Harding just mentioned. So yeah, it's cool. That's gonna be so dope. I'm glad that you got to record your experience. Yeah, there were a couple days that I didn't have the energy to stream, and I kind of wanted to talk about the gameplay. And I've talked about this with Selena, with like what we can do when it comes to playing, right? Because I feel like there's certainly entertainment with watching something or watching someone play something and the reactions that can come out of there. One of the things that I really enjoy doing is talking about how video games can relate back to TTRPGs or storytelling, and so how the beats of the story are. Yes, I have somewhat of a background in theater. I didn't go the acting route, but I can talk about psychology and things like that. So one of the things that I've mentioned to like Selena is like, hey, you're always talking about the performances that are happening. Oftentimes there are nods to, and you could compare it back to things like Shakespeare or other amazing kind of works that are out there, or some of the acting basics and storylines and things like that. So like there's just so much that you can do when it comes to this kind of content. Certainly, yes, you can, and I'm certainly guilty of it, come up with challenges to do, like with honor modes or solo honor modes and things like that. But I think genuinely, and this is one of the reasons why a lot of us gravitate towards these games, it's the idea that we can have an open conversation about the stories a bit more. We talked about it with A Plague's Tale, both of them. Yes, we were dealing with the plague and we were dealing with the Inquisition, but how the rats and the plague were actually a symbolism and symbolic for X, Y, and Z. You know, and realizing, hey, things are a little bit messed up and we need to fix them somehow. And when it's good to fight and when to not. Yes, Nick, I think the second game is going to change your opinion about the first. What I did was I'd played the first one a while ago. Like I want to say like 2 years ago. And then we had started the second one and I had to stop because I moved. And I never ended up picking it back up. So we went back through the first game again because I forgot the plot. And then went right into the second one. And while the second one at times was incredibly frustrating, storytelling wise, it was stunning. Absolutely stunning, beautiful game. Broke my heart. And I just thought it was wonderful. I'm curious if they're going to do a third and how that'll manifest. Because the way that it ended definitely let it be a possibility for sure. But it was also cool because they got all of the original actors from the first game. So it was kind of cool to kind of see a lot of the characters growing up a little bit more and able to do a bit more. And most of your companions in the first game are kids. Most of your companions in the second game are adults. So that symbolism of growing up and stuff is just really cool. The music's also gorgeous. I remember the first one hitting all the feels. I love that they brought back the actors. Yeah. I can send you if you want, Nick. There's a really, really stunning music video someone did with like clips of the game that don't give spoilers away either. Like it's kind of flavored like a trailer. But I could see you having a lot of fun with it because there are whole areas where like the villain is monologuing or the companion you really want to trust but you can't is talking about something and you can relate to it, but at the same time you just can't let your guard down because you know they're going to stab you in the back. So like I just love these games. I just love these games so much. This is why and sure, I do love, and you saw it in my clips probably, I love playing DBD every now and then, or Fortnite, or whatever. But my, like, absolute passion is just delving into a story and looking at symbolism and looking at different things. And the fact is, this game is very, like, spot on for just a lot of things that are happening in our country and have been happening in our country. So it's cool we can have these conversations about it. And the representation too, like Tosh coming out as non-binary and using they, them, and being like, yo mom, I want to be this way. This is who I am. You need to take it or leave it. Like, it's just, it's so freaking good. And then the fact that everyone supports each other. Because this happened in the big event. We went in with our core group, but everyone was there. Everyone was there. Like Harding and Emmerich and Davrin, while they weren't with the core group, they were still actively doing stuff, whether it was trying to open a gate for us, to trying to help get us out of this maze we were in. Like, everyone still had a part to play, and they weren't just sitting around doing nothing. And I think that's so incredibly important, right? Not to compare two games, because I just don't think that's fair. But that's what I've been hoping with BG3. Like, with some of the bigger missions and stuff like that, is yes, we're off handling, let's say, Merkel and you know, the Absolute in Moonrise. And meanwhile, our friends are now marshaling with the Harpers at Last Light to do X, Y, and Z. Like, there are just some things that I kind of wish it felt more lived in. But then there's certain points in this game too where I struggle because it feels like there's not necessarily a connection. So there's give and take with each of the games. For sure. Also, heads up, y'all, we have an ad coming in the next 40 seconds. Did you have to bring him up?
Ugh, really? We were having a nice moment and you bring him up?
I can't help what comes to my head. Don't you feel sorry for him, even a little bit?
He's planning to kill a lot of people.
No.
Yes.
Solus took this path because he thinks he has no choice. But the Inquisitor believes there is another way for him. For them. She could save him if he would just let her. No one's beyond help, Rook. No one. I have to believe it. Or none of this matters.
Okay. Alright, y'all. So, what quest should we do? I also think people sleep in the camaraderie in this. They complain about the lack of friction between companions and forget that sometimes people just get along like normal. I think for me, what I've been struggling with is that at times it just... I'm not expecting like big motions to kind of happen, but it does sometimes feel very disconnected in their character. I think we talked about it too, with like the fact that like Lucanus and Nev, that was the first real time that we really saw concern from them, with the fact that we were hearing Solus and Elgranon in our head at the same time, and that led to us being super distracted in the fight. That was like our first real kind of experience with that. So, you know, of like, hey, something's not necessarily right. If I had a room like Harding's, I would simply never leave. Listen, I've said it before, just set me up in Arlathan with like cabin in the woods with good Wi-Fi and I'm good. Oh boy, we have so many quests. Like to be like, okay, I want to talk. Yeah. I think that's where I also struggle. Yeah, is sleazy, where you're kind of going at. While we decide, and we can continue talking about this, because I am loving this discussion, what quest should we decide upon? We can do Something's Coming. The blight continues its spread through the Hosberg wetlands. Antoine and Evka have a theory about the source, But can it be destroyed? Return to Hossberg Wetlands via the crossroads or fast travel. Something evil lingers in the Hossberg Wetlands. Antoine and Evka are searching the strange changes in the blight and may be onto something. Can't get to that one just yet, it looks like, so we'll wait. We have Lair of the Dragon King. When the Dragon King's attacks hit close to home, Tosh must face him in a final fiery showdown. Tosh's mother, Shathan, has asked to speak with Tosh to offer new information about the ancient Qunari tablet and possibly ease recent tensions between them. As Shathan tries to make peace, however, the Dragon King prepares to make for war. We have Sexy Detective Wizard. Aelia has taken Docktown's people. She plans to increase her blood magic, but Nev knows where Aelia's hiding. Time to meet face to face. Thanks to a tip from Rana, Nev knows Aelia is hiding in Santum Lusican, an old temple lost and forgotten in the Marathis catacombs, and there's an entrance in Docktown. The time has come to face Aelia, but there's a few people Nev needs to talk to first. The Sacrifice of Souls. To stop Heisenkos from unleashing the power of the gloaming lantern, Emmerich must test his necromancy and an old friendship to their limits. Johanna Heisenkos is holding a gathering at Blackthorn Manor. Emmerich must infiltrate the manor, then find and destroy the gloaming lantern before Heisenkos can unleash the artifact's terrifying power in a bid to conquer Navarra. Davrin must rescue the kidnapped griffins from Messiah before she blights them and dooms them to extinction. Davrin has important news. A warden has arrived in Hossberg, and he claims to have information on Messiah. The man is waiting to speak to the team in Lavendale. Alright, we have a vote for Antoine and Evka. We have a vote for Emmerich. Through the shadows, Bellara must stop Anaris when his ritual endangers all of Arlathan Forest, even if it means going against her own brother, Syrian. Bellara needs to help Anaris and Syrian from performing needs to help to stop Anaris and Syrian from performing their ritual in Arlathan Forest. We also have For the Love of Treviso. I want to kind of hold off on these because these are main quest lines. And I've learned by now it's just, dragon nerd. Love it. But yeah, I agree with you, Sleazy. It's like, and I said it earlier too, it feels like Rook's characterization is very similar to if you're playing a basic Tav in BG3 versus a like Dark Urge where you're treated more as a companion because the quest line is a little bit more ingratiated with you. Because regular Tav, you're basically just helping everybody else and then doing the main plot. There's no, minus having, a wormy in your brain. There's no other, like, specific quest for you. And I think that this game, at times, kind of feels the same way. Instead of a wormy in our brain, we have Eggman, which is soulless. Like, we have, and I think I'm going to do a proper video about it post Veilguard when I've kind of collected my thoughts a little bit. But I think that's one of the things I've been struggling with because we chose a backstory for us, and that was mentioned once when we met our faction, and that was it. There's no other quest lines having to do with that specific thing. Now, it does luck out that, the crows are very involved in this, and we're also a crow. But, like, I kind of wish that backstory, right, where we kind of took on the elders and pissed them off in a way, kind of played a little bit more of a part. But some BG3s, like Warden, have more reactivity than others, and it's sad. Yeah, so it's just... Yeah, so, and for me, as a storyteller, like, I'm interested in those things. Like, obviously now the higher-ups distrust us slightly, but do we have now issues with more of these people? Like, is there a noble out there who's going to be hunting me down? Like, I just kind of wish, and not in terms of TTRPGs, if we were bringing this to D&D, I would make there be some kind of consequence or repercussion or something to kind of explore with that versus a line in a backstory. Because for me, my favorite thing is when a player gives me a line, like a backstory. Like, I am that DM that will use it against you in the best way. But, like, you know, I kind of wish there was a little bit more, you know? So that's my only thing. Like I said, I'm going to probably come up with a video later on. Once I've had more, like, once we've seen the game through and I've had a little time to process. All right, we have a vote for Hossberg Wetlands. We have a vote for Tosh, and we have a vote for Emmerich. Lines are fine, but I definitely want one quest that comes... Yeah, exactly. Sleazy. Same mindset. And I think you and I have very similar approaches to these things. Yeah, like, all the backgrounds give us some sort of conflict to allow us to separate and leave our factions. Yeah, exactly. That's what I wish there was more to it. You know? And I think that's where I'm struggling a little bit. But again, it's another situation of connectivity in the game. You know? So, here, I'm going to roll for it because we're all torn. So I'm going to roll and we're going to see. I have a 6-sided. 1 and 2, Hossberg Wetlands. 3 and 4, Lair of the Dragon King. 5 and 6, Emmerich. Okay? That is... Hang on, I gotta do math in my head. I'm not math one. That is Tosh, 3, 4. So we're gonna do Lair of the Dragon King first. And then after that one, we'll come back to the Lighthouse, and then we'll do Emmerich, and then we'll do Hossberg. So we'll do, that's the order. So that's what we'll do. Here for it. That's